fun video with Rebecca Swift Hamilton, and we're back in one of our favorite homes in Columbus that happens to be an overlook where we live. And so we filmed it a while ago when Tracy and Craig Corville lived here. And now you and your husband Henry and your three precious young little girls live here. So once again, it's a home with young children, using the yard, using this whole house. Upstairs, downstairs, main floor, because it's such a historic, beautiful home with great bones, but it really lends itself to families. And as we go around, we'll see how you've made it into a great family home. So starting in this room, which is right off the entrance hall. So when Tracy and Craig lived here, I'm noticing some things like the drapes, but tell me what you did to update it.
So when I was buying the house from Tracy, I said, there's no way I'm going to be able to furnish this home unless, you know, she really helped me out. She was so sweet. She left these draperies here, and they used to have big poots on the top, and I actually took all the panels down.
And they're like beautiful silk.
They're so pretty. I think Ashley Holt did them for Tracy. And I basically took each one of them down and kind of just fixed them myself just to give them a little updated, more modern look.
And then tell us about these.
These plates, a friend of mine in Chattanooga, several things. She was just a fantastic decorator. She found those for me, and also these lamps that I put new shades on.
Okay.
And this table was my grandmother's, and I've recently got that, as well as a lot of things.
And it's so pretty just putting silver frames, all one kind of frame. That's such a good tip. When we did Emily Blaylock's house, she had a big pine table just filled with silver frames. So it's just such a good tip to simplify a look. And then just adding a pretty bromeliad. And
thank you.
Yes,
you know, I've been very lucky. My mom has really just given me so many things over the years. And so a lot of those came from her and other places. And my favorite thing in the house is probably my linen press.
Okay, show me.
So
this had a good story.
So typically this linen press is wide open with the television showing.
Oh, okay.
And
so you've got your TV
yes,
back
this is where I sit and like to hang out.
Okay.
And that was my great grandmother's tray that goes to this pretty table, but I just liked it up there. And the linen press was a wedding gift from my mom and dad, and I just love it. It's just classic.
Well, and I like that some people want to hide their TV, some want to keep it open, but you're of the school of hiding your TV.
I never have hidden except for when people like y'all are here. I'm just teasing. But this is where we spend a lot of family time. It was important for me not to have a living room that was stiff and not used. I mean, we really use this room all the time.
So like over on this side of the living room, what to me is so fascinating is how some pieces have just stayed in this home because this house has had a lot of owners.
Yes.
And some pieces just belong to this home, and this mirror is an example.
Yes, this antique French mirror, I just love it. And we bought it from Tracy when we moved in, and my mom gave me these urns and sconces years ago, and it kind of just all works, and we love it. I mean, I feel like it's just a centerpiece for this room.
And then what I learned, and you may not know this, so I learned from talking to Susan Benz the other day, who used to live in this home, and we filmed her home for our SDM Homes and Gardens channel of her home in the neighborhood, and she was telling me that this mantle, there's one in the other room, when Cliff Averitt built this house in the 40s, he salvaged some old buildings that had in the historic district, and this mantle came from that.
Oh wow!
From an old house in the historic district.
That is very cool.
This one and the other one, and then the granite steps out front and back.
I didn't know that
either.
And the
columns on your porch. So I think that's neat.
That is really cool. That is
the
very
history of all that.
That's
and it's
very
so pretty.
Interesting. Thank you. I love it too. I love the tall ceilings in this room and throughout the house. That's something that one of my favorite things. I love the tall ceilings.
And I love also just how you've popped it with just a neutral colors in here, and it doesn't take much, just a few little hits of that kind of burnt orange color to just really make this room come alive, that kind of tie in with your drapes.
Thank you. You know, it really just worked out. Everything that we had and some other things that we just pulled together, and I love rearranging. Every painting in this house has multiple nail holes because I switch paintings and switch pillows probably seasonally. I love to do it. It's just something I like to do in my spare time.
And tell me about the screen. You told me that was a fun little story that was over your bed.
I love that. It was, well, I recently got it when my grandmother passed away, and this is an oriental screen that she got several decades ago. It's
so pretty.
I just love it. I love the colors. I feel like it pulls the blue out of the mirror and some of the pillows. And my grandmother told me the story. I wish I remember it better, but she and my grandfather got it several decades ago. And I just love it.
Because I remember when Tracy lived here, this wall was that huge, big, very modern that took up this whole space. And so, yeah, it's very pretty. Just simplified it with this screen.
Dining room, and this table used to be at my parents' beach house, and these chairs did as well. I had these seat covers made by a lady.
Okay, these little slip covers.
Etsy, yes, they're a little big, but she did a great job. And
what a good tip. So the table. This was at the beach, and you just put this, and this.
I only have the tablecloth on it now.
Pretty, but I like how it's kind of see-through, so it's not a heavy tablecloth.
This was Henry's grandmother's tablecloth, and I absolutely love it. And
but just adding these slip covers is just like made it
you should see you should see what the chairs look like underneath. They have markers all over it, just lots of places.
But it's also made it a lot more casual here as to what is
yes. I just wanted it to be bright and happy, just like everyone.
And then tell us about your beautiful china. Is this
Thank you. That was our wedding pattern.
So
I think it's Chinese bouquet. It's a harem.
Is it a harem?
Yes, it's a harem pattern. Yes. And then my godfather gave me that pretty Tiffany's vase and with candlesticks as well, and so we love those. And then my mom was in charge of my wedding registry, and she took everything off except for silver and china. So we use it we use it more than you'd think, because I actually have more silver forks than regular forks.
And then over here, this painting, or is it a what is it? Tell us, is it a...
So a friend of mine in Chattanooga
is it a
picked that out, and I'm not really quite sure. I just love it. It's just bright and brings out all the green in these other paintings. And
exactly.
That painting over there is a pretty watercolor that one of my grandmother's...
Oh, let's go over and see it.
This watercolor was in my grandmother Ann Douglas's home, and then this one over here was in my grandmother's living room, my Ann Swiss home. And I just love them both.
And I love your story.
But I just remember looking at that and this one for my entire life, and I just love having them.
And this one says Littlefield is the artist, and it's like hollyhocks, I think, right?
I'm not sure.
I love your story that you were telling me earlier of when you and Henry first got married, live in Chattanooga.
Yes, our house in Chattanooga, we loved it so much, and we miss it, Chattanooga very much.
But you just piled all this stuff.
It was the size of this dining room, and we had a mud room, and every time someone in our families gave us something, I always said yes, because I knew eventually I would find a spot for these things.
And did you dream that it would be this big of a house?
No, I did not.
This is
Tracy left us so many things. I can't believe we were able to furnish it, but I did.
But you did.
I had a mudroom filled with headboards and other tables that I just loved that I knew I would use one day, so it worked out.
Well, it's a beautiful home that you've done a good job on furnishing.
Thank you very much.
So this wood-paneled den right off the formal living room is so cozy. It's a small little space, and I love this black fireplace here, which was another one of those architectural elements that Cliff Averitt brought over. And now your husband uses it as his
We call it
space.
Henry's room, yes. My favorite thing about this, the old library, Henry's room, is the fact that my grandmother grew up spending the night in this house, and she loved this room so much.
When they lived here?
I guess the Averitts, because it had to have been.
In the 40s.
Yes, and she loved this library so much that she replicated it in the house that she built in Green Island.
What a great story.
So I just love that, and she was always in that library, and I didn't know that until recently.
And then tell us about some of these paintings on the wall. So this one over here was painted by,
I believe, Evelyn Patterson.
Who lived in this home.
Yes, my Aunt Sherry gave me this painting, and Evelyn, she lived in this home for several years, and so she said it belonged here.
And it's Overlook Trees.
It's the Overlook Trees, it is. And then this painting over here, which is, I think is cool, is by DeVere Dean. She owned a gallery in Charleston, South Carolina that Kate Mullen bought, and that was a wedding gift, and it's just a very cool gallery downtown Charleston. And
then what I love too is that these drapes here that Tracy and Craig had, you just left them because I
love them. They're classic, and I'm just grateful she left them.
Yeah.
And
the sofa.
The sofa as well. And I got these pillows in Chattanooga from a great friend of mine. Found those for me.
And I love this stuff because it's so nice and deep. So when you're watching TV,
this is where this is Henry's football room.
Yeah.
And then this painting over here was my brother's in Oxford, Mississippi. He claims he found it by a dumpster, and
so Asa found this.
Yes, he apparently, and I've just kept it after the several years, and I just love it. People think it's by some fancy artist, but it was actually my brother's that he found in a dumpster, and I love it. I love the story.
Definitely. So as we come out of Henry's room, his little man cave study, we enter onto this fabulous screen and porch, which I bet y'all use all the time, all season long.
We live out here. We usually have a television right there. We watch football. We watch our children play in the yard, and we're always having our neighbor and friends come over. Every weekend, I feel like it's filled out here, and that's the way we love it.
I mean, you really can. You've got, almost a 360 view of your yard, and lots of things blooming different times of the year that you can really see. All the different.
The people who built this house, they were just so fantastic with all of this mature landscaping. It probably looked better when Tracy lived here, but we just love it.
And then what I have learned, another little piece, from Susan Benz, talking to her, these columns, it's another architectural element that Cliff Averett had found when some homes that have been torn down in downtown Columbus. So once again, you've just got all this history here from different homes added, which is so fascinating.
Thank you. We just love it out here. We spend so much time out here.
And did you ever think about taking the screens down and enclosing it?
Not really, just because, the children are always outside and there's always food and just everything's everywhere. I just love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love sitting out here in the rain, and
I love that because a lot of these rooms do get enclosed, but then I love just how you've got nature right here right here at your porch. Okay, and this fun little birdhouse.
This is my favorite thing I own. This is a birdhouse. My brother actually built it when he was little, but it's now my memory box, and everybody that comes over has signed it, and I'm gonna find a Sharpie for y'all. But and the 5 represents the 5 of us.
Oh, cute.
But just everybody has signed it, and it's that's my favorite thing I own.
So with 3 girls, you've got 2 of them upstairs, the older ones, and then sweet little Asa is down here on the main floor close to y'all. And it's just such a cute little girl room that she's transitioning out of the crib, it looks like.
Right. Just depends on her mood. But we love this room. We painted it and moved the bed over here on this wall, and I feel like that's nice when you walk in to see the bed. And these pillows I got from Pepper Home several years ago. I just love those.
And tell us about the piece of art over the bed.
My friend Hannah in Chattanooga gave me that, and I just love it. She was shooting for a girl, and she only had boys, so she said that it didn't match anything with her house, so I love that.
And then I love this pine dresser over here.
Thank you.
That was a family piece?
This is actually the chest that was in my room growing up, as well as this bunny lamp. And I need to hang that mirror, but this was mine, and it has a matching, really pretty thing to go on the wall. I should have that up as well. But if you look closely inside the drawers, Rebecca is written in Sharpie from when I was a little girl, and I love that.
So you said this lamp was in your room too?
That lamp and this chest, they were in my room growing up.
I love y'all's master bedroom because it's a room that's not off limits.
No, my children make palettes here all the time, and this is my favorite room. It's just peaceful, and we love it. And it's embarrassing that our largest television in the home is in our bedroom, but
well, y'all we love it. Yeah, y'all are TV fans, but no, it's such a with all these comfortable chairs here to swivel, watch TV, get all cozy in mom and dad's bed.
Yes, we painted this room, but Tracy actually left these draperies too, which I just love them, and
they're so pretty. Just this
thank
pretty
you. They're
little
just classic, and I'm just grateful she left them. And
oh, and what is it hiding?
And it's hiding my favorite. Look at this lovely artwork. If you look
Little
closely,
Asa did that.
If you look closely, every wall has a famous art piece from Asa Hamilton.
I love it. And then this, I love this watercolor, these soft pinks and greens and golds. That's really pretty.
Thank you very much.
And it says
I don't know. I should know, but that was something my grandmother gave us.
And then tell us the story about the painting over the bed. So one of your family members sitting on it.
My cousins Cal and Ivy Evans have the coolest art in the world. I mean, this just doesn't go with their aesthetic. All of their artwork is just hip and modern and awesome. And they gave it to us because it goes well with all of the other antiques that we have. And so I love that story. Cal and Ivy gave it to us.
And then this armoire over here. So Tracy and Craig had this, and that's one of those pieces that
French
you bought because it really does fit in that room, in that space perfectly.
Thank you. We bought that from Tracy, and I just love it. The French, I believe it's from France.
And then the only other thing you did really when they left was just because the walls were like a yellow.
Yes, we painted the room
just
white,
kind of neutralized it,
and just kind of give it a little open feel.
So this has got to be one of my most favorite rooms in your home, this cozy little breakfast nook that some people would be tempted maybe to open up some of the walls and make it one big room. But I love how all the owners over the years have kept it separate. And so tell me, you got this big table.
This is Henry's grandparents. It's a old French table that we just love. And Henry's grandmother's a decorator in Columbia, South Carolina, and she recovered these chairs so we can wipe them off.
Oh, okay, so it's like a leather.
Yes, okay. And I love that we can just wipe them off because this is where we usually have family meals. And so I love the story about that table.
And I love this little banquette over there, so you can, the girls can cozy up there and read a little book or sit or have more people.
And Tracy left that room in shade, and then I had the draperies, but we love sitting right there, and I love these oyster plates.
Okay, so which is so pretty, and it matches the cushion.
Right. And I hung the oyster plates just to get a little bit more pop. And
well, and if we were here later on for happy hour, we could open up your little wine.
That one looks better.
Cabinet.
That cabinet looks a lot better than this one.
But what a great storage.
Thank you.
Right here.
You know, Henry's mom and my mother both have just given us so many things over the years, and so all of these have stories. And
yeah, such a great storage spot for all your
a lot of our glasses are on the tables, but sometimes they're more organized than this.
But I love how it's with glass, so it's see-through, so it becomes part of the decor of this space.
Thank you.
And then over here too, it's another storage.
Yeah, area. That has other plates and just vases and other things. And Henry's mother gave us that mirror a few years ago.
I love that.
Thank you.
And then just, I love
that painting was given to us by some friends in Spartanburg, where Henry's from, for a wedding present.
Very pretty. Well, it's a beautiful room, and I love how you've got it set with this orchid here in the middle and just in a little underplanting.
Thank you. I don't usually have it set like this, but I decided to spruce it up a little.
And before we leave this room, we have some more Asa artwork.
Yes, here's the best art in the house. More Asa Hamilton. This is a lived-in home.
I love it. I love it. This is
it's right here too, Roberto. If you didn't get that, I should have gotten a magic eraser, but
this is real
every
life.
wall.
Yes.
Usually Sharpie.
kitchen is right off your little breakfast room, and it's such a great space. It's a big kitchen for an old home.
Thank you.
Lots of natural light, and then so I know you're kind of in the process of.
So it used to be chocolate brown, and I know why Tracy had it so dark because it hides all the marks from all the children. However, I just wanted it to be lighter and brighter, and I'm constantly painting this kitchen, and I just you spend a lot of time doing it, and it'll be finished one day.
And then I love this teal painting over here.
Thank you.
Color. So we just did a little video of Teal's studio here in Columbus. That was fun to do. And then I love how you've got these little, it's like a little bar counter, little stools here. Right. So that's fun for kids to sit here and do their homework a little bit while you're cooking.
What they do. My husband spends a lot of time in the kitchen. He's a great cook. He actually cooks more than me probably. And so we got another television. So
and I just noticing, yes, so adding another TV to, yes, but it is what it is, our TV, watching family. Especially on game days.
Game days, we have to limit it because you can only watch 5 televisions at a time on YouTube TV.
So I love how you have the space upstairs for your 2 older girls. So it's got 2 bedrooms.
Yes.
2 bathrooms.
Yes.
And a giant playroom.
Great place to hide all of our pink stuff. And this is River's room. She's my 10-year-old. And this is actually the bed that I grew up sleeping in my parents' house. So I love this bed, and I've slept in it many nights.
I love it. And then she's got her little stars up there.
Oh yeah, the stars. Yeah. There's no shortage of stuffed animals in this home.
And I love her little monogrammed pillows here.
Thank you. My Aunt Joanne did that pillow, and she did one for Annie as well. And then Kate Mullen Williford, my best friend from forever.
Who's a Columbus artist.
Columbus artist. She did this. I believe it's just a print, but she signs them for me so they look official. And I just love that bunny print.
And then I love this like little bump out here that has this light, this window letting in all this light.
The coolest thing about this house is that these little rooms right here, this little doorway right here, you can actually go in here, Roberto, and this right here. This is actually goes through the entire home, and my children will be in the rafters and go to each other's room through their secret hideouts. They both have one, and one pops up in the playroom as well. And they love playing in there. And every child who's ever lived in this house has signed the walls in those secret rooms.
What a story.
There are so many signatures from several decades.
And then this is cute, this little corkboard here with all her sweet little friends and pictures. So yeah, it's just a great little cozy bedroom up here for her.
Thank you, she loves it.
So you were just telling me you and your husband, after the kids go to bed or they're gone, y'all come down here and play pool.
We do, and actually my daughters are pool sharks. They're so good at pool. Henry and I play all the time down here, and we're always having friends over, and we just love hanging out down here.
And then tell us about, okay, over here, this is Asa, your brother.
This is my brother. He did a self-portrait of himself at Brookstone in the 6th grade, and I think it's pretty good. I love it, and he was a pool shark. He and my dad taught me how to play. And I love that he's looking at the pool table while we're down here. And Henry and I met at Alabama, and this was when we went to the national championship in college in Pasadena. We were both there, didn't know each other yet.
Oh, you didn't know each other yet?
We didn't know it.
Okay.
This is my ticket, and this is his.
So thank you so much for having Sun Views magazine out today to show us your lovely home.
I enjoyed it.
And I love having you as a neighbor.
Thank you. I love it too.
Cheers.
Cheers.